over from the beginning and not try to do it the way I did it last time, since that was a long time ago. So I have x2, x3 bar, x4, or x1, x3, x4, or x1, x2 bar, x4. So I'm going to rewrite this first one as x1, x2, x3 bar, x4, or x1 bar, x2, x3 bar, x4. And I'll rewrite the second one as x1, x2, x3, x4, or x1, x2 bar, x3, x4. And I'll rewrite the third one as x1, x2 bar, x3, x4, or x1, x2 bar, x3 bar, x4. By the way, what I just did is I just rewrote it as a canonical sum of products, because now it has all of the terms. Every variable is in every one, so that is now a canonical sum of products. So now let me look and see what I can do. So with this one and this one, I see that those simplify to x1, x2, x4, and I see with this one and this one, they simplify to x1, x3, x4, and with this one and this one, they simplify to x1, x2 bar, x4, and with this one not seeing anything to do with that one except to bring it back to what it was at the beginning, which was x2, x3 bar, x4. And now let's look and see if any of these can simplify. Yes, this one and this one become x1, x4, or x1, x3, x4, or x2, x3 bar, x4. And now this one, x1, x4, or x1, x3, x4, that's the same as just x1, x4, or x2, x3 bar, x4. And that is the same answer that I had from before, which just doing it without trying to look at my notes was usually not the right way to go about things. Usually I need to look at my notes, but this time I did not. Okay, I'm going to move on from simplification to doing a canonical sum of products and canonical product of sums. But I think I'll just keep this same recording. So I'll do problem 8. So problem 8 says convert the expression for g of xyz equals the product of max terms 0, 2, 3, 5, 7 from max term list to min term list form. So the first thing we're supposed to do is convert it to min term, and so that's just going to be the sum of the min terms. Now because it has 3 variables, there's 8 min terms, so it goes from 0 to 8. So this would be 1, 4, and 6. It's not problem 8?
No.
Okay. Okay, then it says to write G as a canonical product of sums. So a canonical product of sums. So that is going to be just to write out these min terms. So our max terms, because the max terms are already canonical. So that would be x1 or x2 or x3 is 0. Do y'all know how to write binary numbers? Kind of, sort of. So I'll just do 3 digits because we have 3 variables here. This is the 1's digit, the 2's digit, and the 4's digit. And each one is going to have a 0 or a 1 in it. And so, and you can write any number from 0 to 7 with a sum of these. So 0 is just going to have 0 in all of them. 2 will have a 1 in the 2's place and 0's everywhere else. 3 would be a 1 in the 2 and 1. 5 would be 1, 1, 0. So that's 5. And 7 is having 1's in all of them. You're going to learn more about binary numbers later. So these are the binary numbers 0, 2, 3, 5, and 7. And so to get the max terms, if it's a 0, I have it uncomplemented, and if it's a 1, I have it complemented. And so, and this would correspond to x1, x2, x3. So max term 2 would be x1 plus x2 bar plus x3. Max term 3 is x1 plus x2 bar plus x3 bar. Max term 5 is x1 bar plus x2 plus x3 bar. And max term 7 is x1 bar plus x2 bar plus x3 bar. And then the last part of number 8 says convert the expression. It says the sum. This one's easy. Sum of the min terms 1, 3, 6, 7, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 from min term to max term. So the product of max terms would be 0, 2, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10, and that would be it. Now let's say I had to express f of a, b, this is number 10, a, b, c, d equals a bar b plus a, c, d as canonical sum of products and product of sums. So you decide which one is easiest to do first, and then once you have that, you get the min term list or the max term list, and then you just convert it the way we did up here just a minute ago. So I have 4 variables, and so a bar b, I need to write that as a bar b c plus a bar b c bar. So I need to get both forms of c in there. Then I need to get both forms of d in there. So a bar c d plus a bar b c d bar plus a bar b c bar d plus a bar b c bar d bar. So all 4 of these came from this a bar b. So all of these have a bar b, and then they have every possible combination of C and D bar in them. So that's this one. Plus ACD, that only needs a B. So A, B, C, D, or A, B bar, C, D. And are any of these repeated? Nope, none of them repeated. So then I want to figure out what sum of products is this. So this would be, or this is a product of sums. So this is a product of sums. So this would be 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, and 1, 0, 1, 1. And now if I think about those as binary numbers, I have the ones place, the twos place, the fours place, and the eights place. Every place where I have a 1, I add them up. So this one would be 1 plus 2 plus 4, which is 7. So this is min term 7. This is min term 6. This is min term 5. This is min term 4. This is min term 8 plus 4 is 12, that's 15. And this is min term 11. Yep. So this is the sum of min terms 4, 5, 6, 7, 11, 15, which means it'd be the product of max terms 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And then to write that as a canonical product of sums, I really don't want to do that. That would be A plus B plus C plus D times A plus B plus C plus D bar times A plus B plus C bar plus D times a whole lot of other things. Do y'all know how I got those? I see a couple people shaking their heads, a couple people not so sure. Not so sure? Okay. So I want to figure out the max term that goes with each one of these. So I just think about my list of, I start with x1, x2, x3, x4, and they're all complemented, and that is equal to x1 plus x2 plus x3 plus x4, and this is min term 1 and max term 1, where they're all complemented. That's supposed to be a capital 0, sorry, 0. And then 1 would have the last one uncomplemented for the min term, and the max term would have the exact opposite, like that. If I go and look at the chart that I gave you, So one thing you can do, since your tests are open notes, you can just make sure that you have this handy and you don't have to be able to figure it out the way I'm showing you how to figure it out. You can just look it up, but you don't want to spend too much time doing that. So this chart has the min terms and max terms from 0 to 7, but this doesn't work if you have 4 variables. If you have 4 variables, you'd have row 0 would have them all complemented for the min term and none of them complemented for the max term. Row 1 I'm just uncomplimenting this one. Row 2 and I can't really, that should have been min term 0, max term 0, min term 1, max term 1. I can't really do these without thinking of these as binary numbers. They're complemented, and that's 0, 0, 0, 0. Uncomplemented, 0, 0, 0, 0. And then row 1 would be 0, 0, 0, 1. Row 2 would be 0, 0, 1, 0. And this is the binary number for 1, and this is the binary number for 2. The binary number for 3 would be 0, 0, 1, 1. And that corresponds to x1 bar, x2 bar, both of these 0, and x3 and x4, both of those are 1, or uncomplimented. And then it's the opposite over here. I can also, if you would like, it's no problem for me, I can make up a chart that has like all 16 of them, and then that way if you need to look them up, you'll just have a chart handy. And you could print that out and have it in your notes. Is that something that would be nice? Okay, I'll do that. Okay, so moving on along. Let me stop this recording. Oh, so going back to how I came up with these. So max term 0 has none of them complemented. Max term 1 has only the last term complemented. Max term 2 has the second to last term complemented. So it's just like this in the chart, just with different variables.